about to give them what they want.
Go Beastmode, dude.
I don't think they're ready for this, though. Beast mode, beast mode, beast mode, beast mode, beast mode, beast mode, beast mode.
What's good, YouTube? You know who it is. Chris Jones, representing Pump Chasers, and you already know. You head on down to TigerFitness.com and get your Pump Chaser subs. Get that Cuts FTS Fat Burner. Best thermogenic in the business. Okay? Put it right there. Got the Intra Pump electrolytes with BCAAs. Tasty? Come on, fuck with your boy. Got the Pump and Grind pre-workout. And you know we got that GAF way. Quick question. What does GAF stand for?
What makes your product better than anybody else's?
What do you think GAF stands for? That's good. Good as fuck. So, good, bro. I stand behind my motherfucking shit. I stand behind my shit.
I stand behind my name. Okay? So, let's jump on this hot topic. The talk of the bodybuilding world right now. Nick Walker backs out of the Olympia 2024. Now, let me tell you something, fam. This story right here really hit home for me. Let me show you these clips real quick. All right, so before we dig in, check this out right here. Listen to this audio.
They were very supportive of this decision.
Long story short, last year's Olympia, Nick Walker missed due to an injury. That was 49 weeks ago. Now I commented it right here. What I said was, damn, it must be a pretty bad tear to pull out this close to the show. It was literally pretty much showtime. You know, it was like the week of the show. Okay? Now, let's go to this other page. This right here is Bodybuilding and BS Instagram. This video was posted. Let me show you guys. It was posted September 24th.
Literally impossible to get hurt to train like the way Nick is, versus where Hadi is more of a pump. Hadi will bounce the plates off the fucking ground, the T-bar.
So long story short, what Nick was saying was, Hadi's form is a little more aggressive, not textbook perfect. And Nick's training style is nice and tight, really safe. And I commented right here. I said, Nick tore his hamstring last year, and he claims that he has no idea how it happened to him. You see right there? I said, and he claims he has no idea how it happened to him. That's very important. So check it. As you see, Nick Walker backed out of the Olympia this year, and he backed out of the Olympia last year. And like I said again in that comment, he didn't even know why he got injured. See, let me go ahead and rewind a little bit, and then we're gonna bring it on back so what I'm saying makes sense. So you gotta keep in mind, fam, I'm a personal trainer, online trainer, and most of all, I'm a bodybuilding fan. Look at this picture of me as a baby. Okay, my daddy kept magazines in the house. I still got some of the magazines in my house. This magazine's from '98. When I tell you, I'm a bodybuilding fan. Okay, so when Nick Walker, peep this game. When Nick Walker got hurt last year, something really stuck out to me. Okay, what stuck out to me was he didn't get hurt training. He got hurt like standing up or walking, and he was a slight tear in his hamstring. So you know what that tells me? That tells me, see, muscles are not only fibers, but muscles are cells. That tells me cell breakdown. Notice it was a micro tear. There is some slight cell breakdown going on. Some slight body breakdown going on. Remember, we're made of atoms. His invisible code of protection. There's obviously some kind of flaw in his programming. There's some kind of flaw in his programming. There is some kind of cell breakdown. There is some kind of body breakdown going on. And you gotta keep in mind, I'm a personal trainer. I'm a personal trainer, and I know for a fact everything happens for a reason. That's backed by universal law, by the way. That's backed by universal law. Bodybuilding is backed by all universal laws and principles. So this is a spiritual path. Not only is it a spiritual path, but it's backed by the numbers. Notice with dieting, dieting is backed by thermodynamics. Why? Because that's an energy law. Everything's made of energy. This discipline called bodybuilding is backed by all the universal laws. So whether it's spiritual or physical, everything happens for a reason. And I'm just dying to know why, right? So he makes a video about the shit. Pretty much he's not knowing what's going on. But what bothers me is he has a coach. He has a coach. To some degree, when you pay a coach to keep numbers. You pay a coach to keep a close eye on you, to maybe give you answers you don't even have. I mean, peep the game. Ronnie Coleman wasn't even winning shows until he got with the right coach for him. All right? Peep the game. There's a lot of chemical warfare going on in enhanced bodybuilding. These drug protocols, these concoctions they put together, that shit's a part of their programming, like it or not. So notice again, on that bodybuilding and bullshit video from 2 weeks ago, I made that exact comment. I said, shit, Nick got hurt and he doesn't even know why. So obviously, perfect form is not the end all be all to have a injury-free career. Other things can happen, obviously. That always stuck with me. So fast forward, here we are in 2024. Now peep the game. He's backing out of this show because apparently whatever they're doing is not working. Now although these are two different situations, last year he was injured. This year, whatever they're doing is not working. His body is not responding well. That's again, signs of body breakdown. Peep the game. The situation, two completely different situations. Two completely different situations, but the common denominators are lining up. Notice, right before the Olympia, backing out of the show, body breakdown. See, this is coming off very ritualistic. Like there's a message from the universe being sent and he's not receiving. You see, fam, this is why they had messengers and prophets and shit back in the day. Some people can't really break down the numbers. And again, as you see, just like last year, his coach doesn't seem to know, and Nick, by the way, Nick and his coach, Matt, don't seem to know why this body breakdown is happening. And I'm obsessed with the numbers. I'm a trainer, and I'm a huge fan of bodybuilding. And remember, bodybuilding is backed by all universal laws and principles, whether it be spiritual or physical. This shit is happening for a reason. What is the reason for the cell breakdown? Primals want to know.
Primals need to know. Primals need to know.
I'm not trying to really knock on the coach, but again, you know, back in the old days, where my book at, man? You know, bodybuilders, for the most part, they pretty much did trial and error and figured out what worked for them. It wasn't until later on this whole coach thing started becoming a thing. Me personally, I want to pay for a coach. He needs to track some, kind of like an accountant. Kind of like an accountant or somebody who does your taxes or whatever else, you know, that you don't have time to do for yourself, right? Or whatever else you have no intentions on learning on your own. I'm going to pay somebody to do something for me. They need to have some numbers. His coach got on camera and said, Nick operated better in chaos.
Nick has had a lot of things happen in his life the past few years. And it seems like, and we've talked a lot about this, but it seems like he operated very well in chaos. And his body operated very well in chaos.
Whatever the fuck that means. Well, guess what? As the coach, if he operates, if that's what you truly believe, Well, it's time to bring him some hell. If he truly operates better in chaos, well, motherfucker, I'm the devil for the next 3 weeks. I'm the fucking devil. We got a show to win. I'm not your publicist. I'm not your public speaker. I'm your coach. If he truly operate better in chaos, whatever the fuck that means again.
I guess, you know, like what Matt said, I think I operate better in chaos. And
then motherfucker, I'm the devil for the next 3 weeks. And then if you look on the video, again, I'm a fan of bodybuilding. I got a coach's eye, I got a trained eye. Looking at his face, looking at Nick's face, it was very smooth. Like, look at last year. I put it on the screen. This is last year when he backed out the Olympia due to that hamstring tear. Look at his face, all chiseled up. You can tell he was ready to compete. This video from this year, face all puffy. I'm bulking, bro. I'm bulking, bro.
Smoking, bro. Smoking, bro.
Like he bulking. I'm bulking bro tees at beastmode316.com. You can also get your Ho Ready Legend tee. 10% off code, Beast10. Fuck with your boy, Beast10. Get you a tee. Get you 30 of them. 30 minimum. But yeah, he over here looking bulked up. You know, if I was a betting man, I'm willing to bet. See, that video came out late last week, right? Like around Thursday or Friday. I'm willing to bet he knew 2 or 3 weeks ago at least that this man was in no condition to compete. That belly, that smooth face, absolutely not. You know, they probably knew deep down this wasn't gonna happen. They just told y'all when they were ready. I'm bulking, bro! Remember, fam, before I go, again, bodybuilding is backed by all universal laws and principles, so it's a spiritual path, like it or not. And just like math is the language of the universe, and math has something called prime numbers, the universe will give you prime examples. Notice Ronnie Coleman is the GOAT, and that is backed by the numbers. That's a whole other topic for a whole other video. But we're going to talk a little bit about the power of the tongue. I think, guys and gals, that so many people are unaware of the power of the tongue. What you say can literally shape and mold your reality. Be very mindful of what you say in front of witnesses. Be very mindful of what you say in front of other souls, because what can happen is you can be placed in a situation where now you have to eat your own words. Prime example, Nick Walker. Again, fam, this is backed by universal law. If anybody's familiar with the chakra system, they have a chakra called the throat chakra. And guess what they say about the throat chakra? What you say can fuck around and shock you. What you say can come back and shock you. Even in the Bible, they say the tongue can speak life or death. Plato, one of my favorite philosophers, he said false words will infect the soul with evil. I don't think people understand the power of the tongue. Look at this clip right here of Nick Walker. Look at this clip right here.
again, listen, he's a nice guy.
Super nice, yeah.
He should stick to the IG stuff. Now that I'm around him a lot, I don't think he has the heart.
Really?
I don't think he has the consistency.
It's a mindset, really?
Bodybuilding is I'd say 100% mindset, yes.
As you see, he was talking about Regan Grimes. Actually, somebody I actually like. I actually follow Regan Grimes. He said Regan Grimes doesn't have the heart. Well, look at Nick Walker now, sitting on the couch, backing out of shows. He said Regan should stick to the Instagram stuff. His words, not mine.
He should stick to the IG stuff. He should stick to the IG stuff.
Regan should stick to the Instagram stuff. Well, guess what? Nick Walker, you're missing the Olympia. But on your Instagram, I'm seeing post after post after post. It looked like you took your own advice. You're sticking to the Instagram stuff. See how your words can come back and shock you? Look at this clip right here.
A competitor edits their shit, that's going to translate on stage. So when a competitor edits their shit. That's going to translate on stage.
He says, I'm not an influencer. First off, that's a lie. That's a lie. Plato said, false words can infect the soul with evil. That's a lie. You're online influencing others. You got 1.5 million followers on Instagram alone. At least one person wants to be like you. At least one person is seeing what you're doing and thinking to themselves, I want to do that too. You are an influencer, like it or not. Notice that video where he said, I'm not an influencer. You know, he was out of breath. You go watch that video. I ain't trying to, low key, like, he like, I ain't no influencer.
I'm not an IG influencer. I'm not an IG influencer.
That's a lie. You better watch out what you say in front of witnesses. Notice you're not competing at the Olympia, but you're still going up there taking pictures. You know who do that? Influencers do shit like that. Look at me right here. You see me? I'm at the expos taking pictures with the supporters. That's what influencers do. Who's the influencer now? Nick Walker is a bodybuilder, absolutely, but you're also an influencer, and the numbers don't lie. And based off lately, you know, bulking around the Olympia, it looks like Instagram is your top priority. It looks like Instagram, you ain't missed your sponsored posts. Them sponsorships must pay real good to miss the Olympia. Even if I couldn't win, if I know I can get about 5th or 6th or 7th, I'ma still get my bag, point blank, period. I'ma still get my bag, point blank, period. I know them steroids cost money. You look like you take all the steroids. I know them steroids cost money. Them influencer checks must pay good. Them influencer checks must pay good. Able to bulk around the Olympia. Do y'all know how many competitors have competed even when they weren't at their best? Because bodybuilding was their top priority. Bodybuilding was their top way to make their living. So they have to compete whether they're at their best or not. But when you got a little influencer money coming in, you can make those decisions to back out if you're not feeling confident. We gotta watch that tongue in front of other souls. Because again, fam, bodybuilding is backed by all the universal laws and principles. And that's just honestly 2 examples. I can give you at least 5 examples. So I'm gonna ask you guys again, what is causing this body breakdown around the Olympia time? I'm gonna guess based on my professional opinion, there's some flaws in the programming. There's flaws in the programming. Point blank, period. You need to adjust your rest periods, adjust your intensity, adjust your drugs. Whether it's physical or spiritual, the numbers are off somewhere. Whether it's physical or spiritual, the numbers are off somewhere. Hey, you might need to get you another coach, Nick, or maybe add another coach to the team. So you can have another pair of eyes on you. Because again, it's all numbers, baby. I don't make the rules, fam. Don't forget to like my shit, comment, subscribe, holla back at your boy.
We need a moment of silence before we fuck up these weights.